Okay, we got FILECOIN up. So it's been a little while since I looked at this as well. You can see it is starting to break the zone. We did get some rejection here. I thought maybe it would reject the zone and start pulling back up, but I also thought it could break below. So I think it is breaking below. And we never got this rejection that I thought was possible. So we'll delete these for now. We'll delete this. I don't think it's going to make it back up to this $4 mark, so we'll delete that as well, and then we'll delete these zones. Our main area of focus now is going to be down here, continuing to short this. I don't see any buying potential in this, and with the dollar index pushing up this morning and all of the week, I think it has been. It's going to push this lower and lower, and you can see like this zone, which once was respected, has been pushed, and then yesterday's candle completely filled this zone. So what we could do is move this down for right now. You can see this zone here now, because this, as the price continues to push this area used to be much higher and larger, and now it's pushed down. So this is all we have hanging on, is this wick here, and but we'll see if price keeps pushing it down. And then I'd be looking for a possible short entry once price finds some support and then potentially breaks it. So on this 4-hour time frame, I can see a little bit setting up right here. So there is this little zone here. What I'm going to do is delete this big zone for now. Now we have the small zone. You can see good bear structure, lower lows, lower highs. That's very healthy. And we're going to look to just keep shorting this, if anything. So this is probably as low as it goes, is about $3 kind of thing, just shy of $3. It's probably as low as it's going to go. So I don't think there's a lot of profit left in this. I mean, if it breaks this area, then it's going even lower, and might potentially go to less than $2. But the lower this goes, the more difficult it becomes, because that's as it becomes cheaper and cheaper, people are able to buy more and more and raise the market cap quicker and quicker. So all of a sudden, like, this area here is significant, and it could get bought up real quick once it hits it, and then it can it could fly up after that. So I don't want to. I'm not going to take any trades on this, because it just doesn't make sense from a risk reward standpoint. Basically what you'd be looking at is like for price to break this area, let's say, and then you set up a short position, but I mean you're going into so much turmoil once it hits sub $3. So even if you just shoot for 3, even your risk reward is just not there, and eventually this is going to run out of downward steam, and it won't take much to get bought up once it gets lower and lower, right? So basically, like from $4, let's say, down to $2, you can buy twice as much at $2 than you can $4, right, with the same amount of money. So it becomes more likely to be bought the lower it goes. So I don't want to keep shorting this any lower, because you're just running out of room to literally short it. But as far as from a technical standpoint, and if you did have to take a trade, oh, perfect, Euro USD. If you did have to take a trade, then this would kind of be the play. You got to let it break this zone. It's created a nice 4-hour zone here. You got to let it break and then short it even lower. But you can see this 1 hour is rejecting pretty hard too. Yeah, this really just wants to go down and keep going down, but I just don't know how much. So for me, it's not worth it. Got this major zone here. I just want to see if there's. And you could even on the daily standpoint, you got your most recent lows here. So this is kind of what the zone looks like as far as these daily candles. If you're to drag this all the way over, this is what you're looking at. So yeah, between like 296 and 288. So not a ton of room left in this, I don't think. But price, yeah, this huge wick here. Now price has been coming down slowly and filling this wick. So we'll see if it fills the whole thing, but there's a chance it doesn't even fill the whole thing. So I mean, this might not even go below $3. So I don't know how much more I'd want to short it. I'd probably just wait it out and just see if maybe, wait for price to stabilize, wait for price to start crossing over some moving averages, so like the 1 hour, the 30, stuff like that. let it start making higher highs, higher lows, and then maybe you get some buying momentum in this, and then you can buy it up to one of these areas. So that's going to take some time. Obviously, I'm not in any rush to do that. That'll be a next month play for sure. If anything, if it decides it wants to even pull up, if the dollar index starts selling off, if the dollar starts losing value, it'll push this up. But that's something that's just something we're gonna have to wait for. I don't want to short this any lower. This area is too significant. Like if you look here, it's you know, then you got this major zone down here. So that is my take on FILECOIN. Just wait it out. Let's, you know, let it find its bottom, and then let price start crossing over some moving averages. Or I mean, you're welcome to short it if it breaks this area, but I don't know where you'd want to short it to, because I mean, maybe if you're just shorting and praying and then hope, basically you short it here, let's say it breaks this zone, you short it, and then you just hope it goes to 0 or sub 2.8 maybe. I guess that is a play, but that's not the play that I would want to do. So, but I guess it is a play nonetheless. So that is my take on FILECOIN.